Okay, so my name is Rebecca Castorena. From my audience analysis, I learned that more than half of you know the name Pat Tillman and the number 42, but that most of you didn't really know much about him or why he is so important to the school. As an ASU student, I was compelled to learn more about Pat Tillman and do extensive research on him. The purpose of my presentation is to inform you about Pat Tillman, and when I'm finished, you will have a better understanding of who he was and why this school commemorates him so much. First, I will begin by telling you a little bit about his ASU career, then his NFL career, and then his military career, which led to his death. To begin, Patrick Daniel Tillman was born on November 6, 1976, in San Jose, California, and he excelled in football since he was little, leading his high school team to a state championship. In result of his excellence in football, he went on to attend ASU in 1994 on a football scholarship. He attended ASU for 3.5 years, from 1994 to 1997, and he played as a Sun Devil here for 4 seasons. According to Sun Devil Athletics, he led the Devils to a Rose Bowl in 1996 and a Sun Bowl in 1997. He was also a Pac-10 Defensive Player of the Year and a Pac-10 All-Academics Player of the Year. Not only did he excel on the field, but he also excelled academically, graduating in 3.5 years with a 3.86 GPA in marketing. However, his football career did not end in college. He continued on to an NFL career. He was drafted by the Cardinals in 1998, and according to an article on Bleacher Report, Tillman remained very loyal to the Cardinals. He even declined a $9 million contract with the Rams to stay with the Cardinals, where he was only making about $3.6 million. He played for 4 seasons with the Cardinals and finished his last season in 2001 after the 9/11 tragedy, and gave up his $3.6 million contract. In addition to being an amazing football player, he was also very patriotic. 8 months after the 9/11 tragedy, he enlisted in the Army with his brother Kevin. After completing training as an Army Ranger, he was first deployed on March 2003. According to the U.S. military Lieutenant Matthew Beavers, Tillman died by enemy fire on April 22nd, 2004, but the lieutenant had no information on what weapons was used in his assault, or if he died instantly or over a long period of time. The problem with his story was that much of it wasn't in fact true. Shortly after his death, documents show that the Army learned that he had accidentally been killed by fellow Rangers rather than by the enemy. But these details were withheld from the public as well as his family much after his service. If you go online and you Google how Pat Tillman died, some people say he was executed by our own military. Some people say they wanted to kill him because they didn't want him to come back as a patriotic guy and all heroic. But the most logical one was that he was just killed by friendly fire. Pat Tillman left his life on the football field to give his life for his country. He did something so the rest of us didn't have to. Now he is remembered in various ways, including the Pat Tillman Run, and he's honored. And this is the shirt that you get when you run the Pat Tillman Run. And there's a Pat Tillman Foundation, and everything is just to commemorate him and his courage. Through my audience analysis, most of you said you wanted to learn more about Pat Tillman, so I hope I have helped you all understand Pat Tillman just a little bit more. And now I have told you about his ASU career, his NFL career, his military career, and next time you hear Pat Tillman's name or number, you will know his story and remember his courage.
I got a question. Rebeca.